the score. He'll boot this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Now Roethlisberger on first down. And his first pass is incomplete. On your screen now, here are the offensive starters. At wideout, Antonio Brown is certainly someone that the defense always...
Number one receiver.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have two remaining. Second and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. And caught right side. Green. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 50 yards.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this. But run after the catch ability, rack ability is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. A screen to Bell. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for second down.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me. Good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. And there, the man coverage not good enough, partner, and they're able to complete the pass.
Excellent recognition of the man coverage, and they found the guy who could win downfield.
Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. In 12 regular season games this last year for Bell, averaging over 150 yards from scrimmage. First 2 games in the playoffs were great, but, you know, getting injured in the final game probably leaves a bad taste in his mouth.
Leaves a bad taste, gives him fuel for the next season, though, because, remember, for the last few years, he hasn't been able to play a full season for various reasons. Now, going into next year, imagine those numbers over a 16-game season and heading into the playoffs. Le'Veon Bell can set new records.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now a first down carry by Bell. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
One of the beauties of a 3-4 defense is that you have flexibility with your linebackers, and you can put them in different spots. But one of the downsides is an offensive team that's committed to running the football, you can get your big offensive linemen up on linebackers quicker, and that usually gives you an advantage in running it.
On second down, Roethlisberger. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. Quickly now, the starting 11 for the Oakland defense.
Reggie Nelson is a safety who prides himself on being a ball hawk, but at times will guess and sometimes give up the big play.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
These two.
On third down, Roethlisberger looking for, and he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Aldon Smith in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it'll be fourth down. Roethlisberger will stay out there, and they're going to go for it on fourth. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. He went backwards 5 yards there on third down to bring up fourth. So on fourth down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. This a 43-yard attempt. And Boswell's kick is good. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive only yields 3 points. Yeah, they were able to move the football, but the defense stiffened once their backs were to the end zone, and they were able to hold them to just 3. After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. To return, it's DeAndre Washington. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more. And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive. And we'll see if they can do just that. Now Carr. He's going to look deep down the field. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off William Gay. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3. But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side, maybe a little gassed, right? Yeah, a little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting off field only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense. Here's Bell, and not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets them into a 3rd and 1 situation. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut. And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there. They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. I know it's the first half, but it's still hard to curb the enthusiasm for that stop. 3rd and 1, and the offense can't get there. The defensive team has got to feel very good about themselves. Great job out-leveraging the offense. They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. He finds Coates complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. And that'll be incomplete. And on 2nd and 10 now. A fake to Bell. Now it's Roethlisberger. And that's complete to Jesse James. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you've got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone. Sometimes you're throwing it between the zones.